Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded, but I am super excited to be back, super happy, and I'm gonna fill you in with everything that's been going on. And today we're gonna be doing a little car mukbang. I picked up Chipotle and I am so hungry. Starving. I got a barbacoa bowl and ooh, if you guys can see that, but it's very heavy. I'm just gonna start diving in because I am so hungry. I am just starving. I haven't eaten at all and it's 4 p.m. so Chipotle is one of those places that like sometimes I get obsessed with, but then other times I'm like, not feeling Chipotle. I didn't get a drink, I just got water. A good way to like save money and also like lessen your calories is to get water everywhere you go. If you guys get water everywhere you go, you're not only gonna save like $3 per freaking drink, but you're also not gonna be drinking your calories, which is super great because then you can lose weight without even noticing really. You just have to make that little sacrifice and that little change of drinking water. So, yeah. It's probably not smart to do a mukbang when you're like starving because I'm supposed to like be talking and eating, but I just feel like eating. I'm gonna put that down for a bit. Okay. So if you guys have noticed anything different about me, I have gained some weight. I've gained about 35 pounds, which is a lot, and I don't really know what to say about that. I haven't really wanted to film because obviously I've been super embarrassed. Like, if you guys saw my weight loss story video, then you know that I always struggled with my weight, and I lost 60 pounds, which is amazing. I did it by eating lean, like eating clean, and by working out. But those habits started to change. So once I got into a relationship, I'm not blaming my relationship. I'm not blaming my relationship, but when I started dating Paul, going out to eat with him and going to the movies and like doing all the fun date stuff was just way more appealing than going to work out and like eating meal prep food all the time. So slowly but surely, my good habits that I had built just started to tumble down, and by the time I knew it, I was back to the old Monique, back to eating fast food all the time. Excuse me. Back to not working out, back to being really lazy and eating lots of junk food. And so for the past like couple of months and for a long while now, I've been just really lazy and just really lethargic, and I've tried multiple times to like get back on the wagon and meal prep, and like I spend money on workout programs and grocery hauls and eating organic and juicing. Like, there's so many different things that I've tried, but I don't stick to any of them. And so the approach that I'm taking right now is a little bit differently because I'm way more focused on making this weight loss journey easy and going through the path of least resistance. Gosh, I can't talk today. And going on the path of least resistance. So that's my main focus. There's more videos on that to come later, but this video is just about me updating you guys like on what's been going on in my life. And so yeah, I started just to not be really happy with my body. I started to feel really insecure. At the time, I was working at a place that was in the like fitness industry, and so just going to work every day, feeling inadequate, feeling like a failure, feeling like I'm fat and I'm in an industry where you're supposed to be fit. Just a lot of things played into it started breaking down my mental health, and I started just to go through like kind of like a depression, and I was just really sad. I felt very worthless. I felt like a failure, and I was just at a place in my life where I just wasn't happy, and I was just trying to fix everything, trying to fix it all at once, and I just really wasn't getting anywhere. And like, not just with my body, but like also with my finances. So maybe you guys don't know, but I grew up in a family that didn't have much, and we grew up like very much so paycheck to paycheck, and I always grew up in a struggling household. Money was always something that we never had. And so when I became an adult, like when I moved to Dallas, I started making really good money for being so young. From where I came from and for my age, like I started making a lot of money. But because I was never like taught how to manage money, how to save, how to invest, like I was not wise at all, very immature. And although I was able to build a good life and like support myself and have nice things and have my own place and like yada yada, when emergencies and when like life started happening, I was not prepared. And so the way that it kind of felt was like I was 18, 19, 20, and like I was kind of like, you know, leveling up every year, and I was really proud of myself, and it kind of was attached to an ego, because I was like, well, like I'm young, I'm ballin', I get to buy what I want, do what I want. Like it was very much so an ego thing. And so when life started to happen and I wasn't prepared, like I went from being up here to like psh, down here. And I mean, I'm still really young, and I'm super grateful that I went through the falls and the obstacles that I went through, because they really allowed me to figure out what I was missing, to figure out what I needed to learn. And so it was just, I ended up last year kind of being in a place where I just wasn't happy with a lot of areas in my life, and I said, you know what, you're gonna scoop back, you're gonna take a step back, and you're gonna think about what are the areas that are wrong in your life, what are the areas that you're unhappy with, and what can you do to change it. Like I just kind of got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and of complaining, and of just being unhappy and miserable and expecting others to make me happy. Like I just got frustrated and tired of that, and I was like, you know what, I need to stand up, I need to take ownership, I need to take responsibility, and I need to do what I need to do to make my life a good life. And so that's pretty much what I've been up to lately, is just making changes in my life and growing and learning. And I feel like I'm finally in a good place where I'm doing that, and I'm not doing it to compare myself to other people. I'm not doing it with any expectations. My mindset has been to do this with the path of least resistance, because I want this life should be easy. So that's pretty much what I've been up to lately. And one of the big changes that I made was my career. So as I mentioned, I was working in a company that was in the fitness industry, and I just found myself just kind of at a standstill, and an opportunity came up, and I was just kind of like astounded, because this opportunity came up out of nowhere, and it was exactly what I needed at exactly the right time. And I've just been super grateful for this career change. So those of you that knew me from Man Sports, I am no longer with Man Sports. I still very much so love the company. I still very much so love the people, love the product. It just wasn't the right career fit for me anymore. You know, just new opportunities, new doors open, and I took them. So that's been super exciting. I've been transitioning and getting into the flow of my new job. I also started 2 new businesses, which has been my dream come true. Like, if you guys know me in real life, or if you've known me for a long time, you know that my biggest dream and goal since I was a kid has always been to own my own businesses. And it's so funny, because when I was a kid, like, I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up, but I knew whatever it was, I wanted to own it. Like, there was a time where I wanted to be a lawyer, but I wanted my own law firm. There's a time where I wanted to be a doctor, but I wanted my own office. There was a time where I wanted to own restaurants. Like, I've wanted to own many things, and in my adult life, I have embarked in like financial ventures or business ventures, that's the right word. I have embarked in business ventures, but they just never really came to fruition. And so this is the first year where I've actually been able to create something that's real and that's selling, and it's just awesome, because it's like my dream come true. Like, this has been what I've wanted my whole entire life. And I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, I'm making bukus of money, because honey, that is not the case. But I have been learning so much about what it takes to build a business, what a business needs, needs, just everything to do with business. And it's been a dream come true. It's been challenging, and it's definitely something that tests your character. But I know that if I put good things out into the world and I do everything with pure intentions, I'm gonna get nothing but good things back. And I don't have high expectations. Like, do I have high goals? Are there things that I want to accomplish within the businesses? Yes, of course. But at the same time, like, I'm not expecting anything to be handed to me. I'm not expecting everybody to come just buy what I'm selling. Like, I have a different approach to how I like to conduct business, and it's just more on a personal, true, honest, transparent way. And I mean, that's that about that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update of how I've been, what I've been up to, and also encourage you. Like, if you are finding yourself in a place where you're struggling or you're kind of just tired, I mean, I was really struggling and I was really feeling like, man, I keep trying, I keep pushing forward, I keep trying and trying and trying, and I feel like I get nowhere. I get 5 steps forward and 10 steps back. Like, it was just such a frustrating feeling, and there are many times that I feel like giving up. But at the end of the day, I told myself, and you should tell yourself this too, is that you need to keep on going. Don't give up, because it's not over. And if there's something in your life that you're not happy with, really sit down, write it down. Writing down stuff really does make a difference. It really helps just see things clearly. But write down what it is that makes you unhappy, and write down what about it that makes you unhappy, and write down what you would like for it to be like. And this can go for any aspect of your life, whether that's your finances, whether that's your relationships, whether that's your career, whether it's your health, like every aspect of life. If I feel like we're all capable of building and creating a wonderful life, regardless of the hands we were dealt with. Because I know, trust me, like, I did not grow up with like a silver spoon in my mouth. I did not grow up with even extra money in a middle class family. Like, we were poor, and I don't use that as an excuse. And I mean, there are things like traumatic things that happen. Like, there are so many things that life throws our way that we could easily surrender and give up, but we're not that weak. We are strong. We are strong. And I want you to be strong. And no matter what you're going through right now, just realize that it is not the end. You are gonna get through whatever it is that you're going through. Sorry guys, my camera heated up. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, share with you guys what I've been up to, what I had kind of been struggling with, and also wanted to let you know that we're gonna get through this. No matter what happens, no matter what life throws our way, we are gonna get to it. We're gonna get through it together, and we are gonna stand strong. I am back for good. Videos are to come. Thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed to my channel, for all of the thumbs up and the love, for all of the comments. Like, you guys are the sweetest people. Like, when I'm replying to comments, I don't know what I did or what to have such a positive and loving and kind audience. I am so grateful for you guys. I have no idea what I did to deserve you, but I know that my energy attracted you, and I am so grateful that we are attracting each other with good energy, with love, with positivity, because we need more of that in this world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed just chitty chatty videos like this, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up so I can know that you like it, so I can be sure to film some more. Don't worry, I am here to stay this time. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, besitos.